Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and welcome back to Let's Watch Ultraman Omega. And last time I watched episode 19, which was a standalone episode about a new kaiju that they introduced called, I think it was Baragon or something. It almost kind of had like a Baragon similar name here. I'll put the name on screen. But basically, yeah. Uh, this week's kaiju was like a new one, and they even actually give it an origin story. Omega says like, "Oh yeah, like years ago, I witnessed this thing follow a red shooting star fall to the planet, and I thought when the creature crashed on your world, it died." And he even goes into the backstory of it that like, oh, this kaiju was actually used for planetary terraforming or planetary development. I believe he actually said it was called. So like it's like interesting. So it's like, oh, so this creature was made or just I don't know, born. They don't really go into detail about that, but it's like its purpose was to like just develop planets and terraform them, I guess, which was interesting. And then yeah, the episode just started where we see this like crystal on the ground found by this construction worker who threw it away. And as it was lying there, it started gathering the negative emotions of people all around it, which then made the creature come up from the ground from its, I'm assuming, like 1,000-year slumber and just started causing a muck trying to get to the crystal because of all the emotions. And during the first battle, there were some kids that were kind of there, and we find out later, it turns out they were trying to do some tokusatsu project, basically. They, like, really like tokusatsu, and they're just making pictures and stuff, and of course, like, you know, seeing, like Ultraman Omega fighting a giant creature, which made me kind of talk about. I did mention, I was wondering, so do they have like Super Sentai Kamen Rider in their world then? Like what kind of tokusatsu like stuff would they have had? Because I'm assuming they had it like way before like kaiju, I imagine. I'd be curious about that. But not only did we get to see a new kaiju, we got some development with Kosei. This was very much more a character focused episode for him, where we get a bit more about him trying to be an Olympic track runner when he was in high school, and he even compares himself to the kaiju, saying like, because Serato mentioned when it crashed, like, oh, the thing had like tunnel vision when it was like coming to Earth, like it didn't think about when it was like crashing, and he felt he was the same way. People would tell him like you can't do it, but he was like so focused on his goal that he just didn't hear anybody. And then yeah, the sad thing, unfortunately, he says like, yeah, I didn't make it, but you know, I'm happy with how I am. And I remember I was talking to my dad about this a bit. Like it's funny how he calls himself a normal person, but then like my dad was like saying, well, the thing he doesn't realize he is a normal person. I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of interesting. Like yeah, the fact he thought of himself more than normal, even though it's like the first thing you should always remember is like even if you did make it as an Olympic person, you're still a normal person as well. Yes, it takes incredible feats to become somebody like that, but you still got to remember where you came from too. That's at least how I take it. But yeah, we basically had some character development, and we even had like a fun scene of him trying to figure out, okay, when the kaiju comes back, who should I use for the battle? And we had like a little playful scene with all the kaiju as their little toy forms and stuff like that. And then yeah, the episode ended with they inspired by the kids tokusatsu created like a clay drill and just drilled it into the creature, and then yeah, it's ended with like a little nice photo shoot of them being like, yeah, all happy. So now we're moving on to episode 20, which is called Beyond Time, and what I can kind of see of the thumbnail, I think I see in the bit of the background, there's like sand and like broken buildings. It's kind of making me think of that episode of Ultraman Gaia, where there was like this flying creature that was like coming from the future, and then it would like go back, and then when Gaia tried to fight it, he was having like such a hard time because it turned out the creature could like basically know what he was gonna do before he even did it. And the only reason he won was because of the, I forget their name, was it Falcon? Team Falcon? Because they had like different flyers and different teams of that show, which I really liked, basically helped him out, and then they were able to defeat it. So I'm wondering, are we going to get into some kind of environment like that? And yeah, is there just going to be some kind of weird time travel involved? If there is, how's that gonna work? Well, the only way I'm gonna find out is if we watch it. So let's watch episode 20 of Ultraman Omega.
ネズミが
Showing him how a mousetrap works. So I wonder if this is going to be another standalone episode. I'm curious. Because again, like I said, the last one I thought we were going to get some more Omega stuff. Which again, I hope when we do get to it, I'm very curious to see what's going to be revealed about Omega and his past.
簡単に言えば質量を持った物体が加速度運動することで伝わる時空の歪みだったかな。
いい簡単じゃないし。
とにかく怪獣の可能性があるから調べに行く
Yeah,
よ。
I was say it could be a kaiju that's bending space time. Oh my god. What a classy looking transition. Oh, I was like, oh, there she is. I did look up. I think I even put it in the episode. Was like, yeah, apparently, like she was written into this show later on. So I was like, oh, interesting. So that's probably like why some of the episodes she didn't show up. Originally, she was probably not written in them, and I imagine they probably did some reshoots.
例えばアフリカでは
So
象
I was
が
like,
増
oh,
えす
that's
ぎて
interesting.
人間の暮らし歩幅からする
Oh
と
shit.
全長2メートルってとこかな。
Yep. Looks like it got some either kaiju or possibly an alien kind of footprints. Now, thinking about the beginning when they were talking about the mousetrap, I wonder how that's going to come into this episode, actually. Like, what role that's going to play then. Oh my god! He's a little dinosaur! Oh my Jesus! What an interesting looking creature. Yeah, it's like just a triceratops kind of mixed with like Godzilla look with the spikes it has on its back. Yeah, I like it. Oh, there he goes. Ah, okay. So that horn. Whatever that horn is, that's how it teleports through time. I'd say. What's it doing? Is it just sizing him up, or I will say, is it actually not trying to attack? Is it actually not bad? Yeah. It might not be a bad kaiju then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, him just stared at him. It was like studying him at first, making sure if he was a threat or not. And I guess it just saw, oh, he's not a threat, and I'm just scared. I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm curious to learn what this thing's name is and what it's all about. Oh, jeez. I'm about to say, is he gonna play with him? He's gonna be like, oh, you're friendly. Yeah, oh, see, he's not too bad. No, 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 don't shoot. Lower the weapon, lower the weapon. Oh, shit. Oh, no! He's been teleported through time now. God dang it, Ayu, why didn't you listen? Oh, shit, where are we going? Well, again, like I said in the thumbnail, I'm assuming the future. Oh, no. Oh, it brought him back, okay. Oh, how long, though? How far in the future did they go? I'm assuming that's what happened. Yep, I knew it. I figured it didn't just immediately spit him out. I figured it just traveled him to the future. Yep. Watches are different. Yep. Okay. I mean, tell you the truth, I don't know its name, but there was an episode of Ultraman Ace, and just like I said, Gaia. But yeah, there was one in the Showa era too, Ultraman Ace, where there was a creature that kept traveling back from the present to the past, and they had to time travel, or they somehow accidentally traveled to the past with it, and then Ultraman Ace had to defeat it in the past to stop it.
そこが何らかの損傷を受けていて1匹だけこの時代に迷い込んだ
Ah,
あり
okay.
える話だね
I was making sure I was still following. So, okay, so there's the reason it's not where it's supposed to be is possibly its horns
俺も
damaged.
賛成
And now they have to help it. Okay.
あの怪獣クロノケロスっていうなど
Coronosaurus. I like
それで
that.
は現時点よりクロノケロス
So I guess
保護ミッションに
Omega
切り
doesn't
替えます
even know this creature. In
Let's
fact,
rock.
he didn't give it a name. They had to make up a name for it then. Interesting. Oh god, no, please don't time travel! That's so goofy. it chased him out of the room. So this is gonna be the whole episode, they're just trying to catch this thing?
心拍数が低下している
Oh Jesus. Maybe from the time traveling it's like fucking him up.
これ
Man.
って
Oh. Yeah, I was wondering, I thought I saw something like that. Oh. Was someone hunting it?
何を
Oh my god, she's giving it. I'm gonna say she's giving him CPR.
この子は死ぬ
Come on, Ayu, you can do it. Save the baby kaiju.
もう十分これ以上はもうまだ望みはあります皮膚が分厚すぎて力が伝わってないだけです
あゆみ
I will say, can he do
やり
something?
方教えてくれ
Yeah, I will say, let him do it. He should be strong enough to get through. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Come on, guys. You can do it. I like this. To show their teamwork together. And how they won't give up hope. Like, yeah, Sayuki, she's like, ah, it's done. Just let it die. Logically, she thinks it's already dead. While they're like, no, we can't give up. Yay! Question is, who used it
私の知
though?
る限り
I'm very curious to see who's the bastard who is trying to catch this thing.
よしわかった
空とさん
ちょっと未来をこの目で見てくるこいつ一人だと心配だしさ
I like that. Good luck. I
無事
like
に戻っ
that.
てきてね
Gonna volunteer to go to the future. That's awesome. See ya. Again, what a crazy event. I did not expect this at all. They meet a friendly, time-traveling kaiju who needs their help in the future to stop this evil force. Oh,
同じ場所
Jesus.
だよな
Yikes.
助けを呼ぼうとしてたんだな偉いなお前昴生助けるぞ
I'm about to say, what the perfect help to get, too. Frickin' Ultraman Omega. Alright, so how can we help this out? Do you have any healing powers, Omega? Can you, like, fix its injuries? Ah, I was about to say, I was wondering, he must be, like, detecting where... And, oh, that's cool! He's using what Ayu taught him to
空と
use CPR. Oh, I like that.
なんだ
Oh shit, it's the
何
assholes!
が起きてるってんだ
Come on. Keep going. You can do it, Omega. Again, I'll be impressed if there's actually no fight for this entire episode, actually, and it's just like, he just does CPR and just saves the kaiju. I'd be impressed if that's what happens. Oh shit, Reginus, careful, no! Oh. Damn. That was like cool. I like that how he did that. He basically did like the formation that his beam does, but then he pushed it to give it a little more power. Nice. You did it. Oh, that's so cute. The way he hugged it. He's like so happy that they're alive. I like that. Alright, kill these sons of bitches. They're sons of bitches. Take them out. Let's go. Yeah. You know you're done once the theme kicks in. Damn, I like all these shots. Nice. All in a day's work. Yep, I was wondering if this was gonna come back. So yeah, see, instead of like trapping it, you know, he wants to. He's using a more nicer way instead of a painful way. Oh, that's nice.
彼らの見てきた光景がただ一つの未来とは限らない。未来は変えられる。
I'll say true. Hell, that was part of Ultraman Decker's whole thing. They were fighting to change the future, and what he did in that show, he did. He literally does change the future. To where, yeah, they have to still fight the sphere, but they make it better than what it was. Yeah. Alright, that was episode 20 of Omega. Again, overall another standalone episode, but that one was a bit fun. I'm assuming, though, like they said at the end there, to where they said, oh, the future's always changing. I'm assuming we're not going to see whatever those were again. I guess the idea was just they were a bunch of alien douchebags who were, like, hunting these creatures down. Probably wanted to use them for their own time-traveling game. Because, I imagine if there were, like, aliens in the Ultraman universe who were like, oh, there's a kaiju that can time travel? I should capture that and use it for my own means. And yeah, it was a fun little plot of just basically this baby kaiju came from the future to try to get some help to save its parent. And again, I really did like that for, like, most of it. Omega didn't even really fight. It was more just focusing on reviving the parent of the baby kaiju. And again, I like that he took what IU taught him. And again, I really love the whole part when he used his, like, super, but then he, like, channeled it into his hand just so he can, like, give it one last push to really power through and stuff like that. Yeah, overall, that was a fun little episode. And again, it's interesting, like, what IU was saying, too. She was all like, you think it's gonna get much worse? But then again, the whole point of that ending, she's like, what they told us, what they saw in the future, it's like, oh, Jesus. But then Sayuki's like, hey, don't think of it that way. The future's always changing, and I mean, definitely, I'd say with what Omega just did, he changed the future, took them all out. Which, again, I like that. Like, oh, most of the episode was doing the CPR, but then, oh, here's your quick battle scene where he just boom, 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 instantly kills them all. I'm like, yep, as I figured, they were not going to stand a chance. And yeah, overall, I like the little goofy chase of them chasing it and stuff. And again, I like the design of this new creature. So far, I wonder, has this show had, like, some of the most newest kaijus that they've made? I feel like it has. Because I'm trying to think. There is kind of like, there is Arc, which has some new ones, but it still also used a lot of some of the old kaiju as well. And this show does, too. But I feel this one has maybe a lot more. I don't know. Again, let me know. I'd be curious to actually learn that. But yeah, for the design of this thing, I liked it. It was like basically a basic dinosaur mixed. Like I said, I kind of compared it to like a Triceratops. Had a bit of like the Godzilla spikes and stuff like that. And yeah, just interesting concept of like a creature coming from the future to find help, and he just happened to run into the KSCT and Omega to like help out and stuff like that. I really liked it. Overall, yeah. I don't have really too much to say. It was a fun little episode. And yep. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And I'm curious what's going to happen next time. I will say I kind of did see the thumbnail for the next one. I would say it's still going to be more like some standalone episodes, which again, I'm like very curious because it's like, man, we're getting like close to like the end of the show, aren't we? It's like, I'm very curious when they're going to go back to Omega. And again, I'm not having a problem with it. Again, Arc did this exact same thing too, where it had episodes which were like standalones and just, they're just solving a problem. And like I said, that's the thing I like. It makes it feel kind of like classic Ultraman. Like, especially like Tiga. Tiga did a good job with that show where a lot of the episodes would focus on certain members of the team and not just Ultraman himself, which I always liked. While this one was more focused on the baby kaiju and like just trying to help it, and it was like a full team effort and stuff like that, which I really enjoyed. But yep, overall, yeah, pretty short closing. Don't have much to say. I'm looking forward to episode 21 and seeing what else we're gonna see from this show. And again, I'm curious to see how it's gonna end too. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. I like to ramble, if you didn't know. Anyway, this has been CB Ultra 768, and I'll be back with some more Let's Watch Ultraman Omega next time. So stay tuned for that. Bye bye.